Welcome to Finding Footloose Yoga. My name is Laura and I'm delighted to be your teacher today. We're practicing a mini flow and meditation. We'll begin laying on our back in a tented knee. So bring your feet to mat edges, let your knees fall together. Once you're lying down in a comfortable spot, hands can be by your side or rest on your belly, particularly if that will help you bring your attention to your breath, which is what we will begin to do now. You can allow your eyes to close if that's comfy for you today. And let your face relax, your body begin to get heavy into the mat. You can breathe in and out through your nose. Nice, long, slow, steady breaths. Seeing if you can make the length of your inhale the same as the length of your exhale. With each inhale, begin to invite your breath to travel deeper and deeper into your body. So maybe right now it's just rising and falling in your chest. And with your next inhale, can you send it down, filling out your whole rib cavity? Next inhale, sending it all the way down to your belly button, noticing that lift as you fill up with air and then melt back towards the floor as you empty out all the way. One more big breath in, filling up. Exhale, empty. Bring your knees into your chest, giving yourself a little hug. Your hands can be on your shins or your kneecaps, rocking and rolling ever so gently from side to side. And we will plant our left foot back on the earth, bringing the right ankle up onto that thigh for thread the needle. Option to keep your left foot planted if this feels like the right stretch that you want right now in your right glute and hip. Otherwise, lift your foot off the earth and reach through that 4 shape, grabbing onto the back of your thigh, and we'll breathe here. One more breath. Plant the foot back on the earth if it's lifted and bring that right knee in to your chest, almost tucking under your armpit. So it's a little off to the side. And then pressing your foot up towards the ceiling. You're finding a 90-degree-ish bend in that leg. The sole of your right foot is pressing up, and if you can, reach up and grab the pinky toe edge of that foot. If that's too much, hold on to pant legs or just grab on the back of your thigh as well for half happy baby. So we're really just looking to send that knee into our armpit in that direction as close as we can get it, and imagining that our right foot is pressing up onto the ceiling. A really deep hip opening. Keeping that left leg active and engaged. It's sitting on the floor, but we don't want it to splay off to the side and be doing its own thing altogether. So keep it in line with your hip. One more breath here. And then release that foot, stretching your leg out nice and long as you can get it, pressing towards straight. Maybe your foot is reaching up for the ceiling, or you may have to angle it differently in order to find that nice long leg, so it can be more of a 45-degree angle if that works better for you. And let's hug the knee into chest. Breathe in. On your next exhale, press your foot back out, away from your body, finding a nice long straight leg again. You can give your right foot a little roll, wake up those ankles. Couple more breaths here. Left leg has not moved. Right leg is extended out long. And plant that right foot back on the earth beside the other one. And we'll find some windshield wipers here. So just letting your knees swish gently from side to side. Back to center. And then keeping your right foot planted, we'll hug the left knee in to chest this time. And move in to thread the needle on that side. So your left ankle comes on to thigh. Again, option to keep everything low to the earth. Keep that right foot planted, or lift it up and bring your thighs back in towards your chest, reaching through that hole that your legs are making, grabbing onto the back of the thigh. Just breathing into the stretch that you feel here through your left glute, hip flexor. One more breath. Lower that right foot if it's lifted. Left knee comes back into chest, angles out towards the armpit, and then pressing your right foot towards the ceiling, keeping that 90-degree bend in the leg so that you can reach up and grab pinky toe edge of the foot or the ankle or pant leg, hugging that knee in to your left armpit. Right foot is planted on the earth, but that leg is still engaged and in line with your hip, not splaying out to the side or falling way into center. Half happy baby here on the left side. One more breath. And on an exhale, straighten the leg out long. So we're looking for a nice long leg. Foot may still be pressing right up to the ceiling or tilting away from you a little bit more if you need to. That angle's too intense. Let's bring the knee into the chest. Take a big breath in. And exhale, lengthen the leg out long. And we'll stay here. Nice long extended left leg, sending the breath all along the back of that leg. Can you envision it traveling in through your nose, all the way down into your belly, and then carrying on? Reaching even farther with every inhale, traveling gently. Bring that knee into chest, and then lower the foot beside the right. Windshield wipers again, letting your knees, bent knees, swishing left and then right. Keep breathing. Come back to center, and we'll take a few bridge lifts here. So bring your heels a little bit closer to your bum. Wiggle them up there. With a slight tuck of the shoulders, see if you can roll them under your body, opening through the collarbone just slightly. And then on an inhale, press into your feet and begin to roll your pelvis and spine up off the earth, one vertebrae at a time. Maybe you're only lifting an inch and then rolling back down to where you started. Inhale, curling that tailbone up off the earth. Maybe lift all the way up onto your shoulder blades, or if that's too much today, just slight lift. Up with the inhale, rolling back down with the exhale. Keep going with your breath. Knees and thighs are parallel to one another, about hip width apart. We'll do one more lift here. Wherever you are, add one more full cycle with an inhale, pressing hips up, away from the earth. Exhale, lower. Nice. We'll roll into a fetal position on the left side, using your arm as a pillow. Reconnect with your breath in this nice restorative shape. And then using your right hand, press yourself up onto your hip, and we're going to make our way to table facing the back of our mat. So rather than spinning yourself around, just bring yourself up onto table facing the back of your mat. So wrists are stacked under shoulders, knees stacked under hips. Belly button, slight pull towards the spine, feeling that core activating. From here, cat-cow tilts. Inhale, belly button drops towards the earth, throat opens forward. Exhale, press into your hands around your back like a cat. Inhale, belly drops, chest and collarbone opens forward. Exhale, press the earth away with your hands, round spine. Inhale, cow, front of the body, dropping and opening. Exhale, press and round. Two more just like that, moving at your pace, connecting with your breath. And when you're done, settle back into table where we began. If your wrists are tired here, option to come up onto fists. That alleviates the pressure and may feel better for you. And we'll practice some bird dogs from this table position. So inhale, left arm reaching forwards towards the front of your space. Right leg comes out, reaching behind. So left arm, right leg out long, pulling away from the center of your body. Find some steadiness here in this lifted position. Maybe you're parallel to the mat. Maybe arm and leg have to be closer to the ground. You decide. Breathe here. And lower back down to table. Nice work. We'll switch sides. So inhale, right arm reaches up and forward. Left leg presses out long behind you. That left heel is reaching for the back of your mat. Hold steady. One more breath and lower. Now we'll do that at a faster pace, syncing up with our inhale and exhale, staying on the same side for 5 breaths. Inhale, left arm, right leg lifts. Exhale, lower back to the earth. Inhale, lift and reach. Exhale, release. Inhale, extend. Exhale, lower. 2 more with your breath. Last one on this side. Back to table. If your wrists need a break, shift your weight back, sending your hips towards your heels for a moment. We have just one more round. Back up to table. When you're ready, this time, Inhale, right arm, left leg out long, lifted. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, lift and reach. Exhale, lower. Inhale, extend, pressing that heel away. 2 more. Core is engaged. Last one. Lower back to table. Nice work. Bring your knees out towards mat edges. Toes come to touch, and then press your hips back to your heels for a wide-legged child's pose. Hands walking forward so that your belly, your chest, and your forehead can come closer to the mat. They may not all touch. That's totally fine. Option, if you have a pillow or a prop with you, you can actually put that under your forehead. Give yourself a little lift, especially if you have any hip or belly troubles or pain. That will just add a little bit more support and basically bring the earth to you. Find your breath here, filling up the belly. And then walk your hands over to the right ever so slightly, reaching for the right corner of your mat, just until you feel that extra stretch and lengthen through your left side. Back to center for one full breath, and then reach over to the other side. So hands are walking left, stretch is being felt through your right side body, ribs. Breathe into it. Feel your breath filling up your whole center. And back to center. And slowly walk your hands back towards your hips. So you're peeling yourself up off the mat until you can come up to sit on your shins or with your bum on your heels. Facing exactly where you are is great. I've moved so that I can be facing the camera so you can see me. And we'll just bring our practice to a close with a brief meditation and a little bit of last breath work. So once you're in a seated position, again, option to prop a pillow underneath your bum here, or if you have a block with you, that will work too. You're at home, so you can even press pause and go and get something if you know you need it to be able to sit comfortably and as undistracted as you can allow your eyes to close or just soften your gaze towards the earth and bring your attention right back to your breath. So nice soft face. Notice the breath traveling in through your nose, down the back of your throat. With every inhale, it's traveling further and further, filling up your heart space, filling up your ribs, extending into your belly, and that whole center cavity there all around your core until it starts reaching into your hips. Visualize it traveling down with every inhale until it connects with what is underneath you. Whether you have a block or a pillow under your bum, or you can feel yourself connected directly to the mat, the earth, the floor that's holding you, supporting you. And imagine this breath continuing to travel in through your nose, along the whole length of your spine and upper body until it becomes one with the earth again. reconnecting with the foundation underneath you like roots. Every inhale is a full cycle. And every time you exhale, the breath is traveling along the earth below you as if you have a root system under there. Maybe it's collecting nourishment from the soil before traveling back in through your nose. Nourishing your whole body. Every breath, you're breathing in the life force that is part of all living things on earth. The grass, the tree roots, all plant life, animals, you, me. You can stay here as long as you'd like with this breath and this visualization of interconnectedness. And when you're ready, bring your hands to heart center in front of you and just bow forward ever so slightly, or tucking the chin as just a last gesture of gratitude to the practice of yoga and all the teachers and teachings who came before us to allow us to be here experiencing the practice today. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you next time.